Hi everyone, welcome back to Atlantic Fleet. Right, here we are, February 1940. We have the heavy cruiser Prince Eugen and the light cruiser Karlsruhe with the destroyer Z-18. We've also got U-32 in the area as well. We're going to move these ships out of port up through to North Norway and move them through Denmark Strait back into the Atlantic. In the Mediterranean, however, we have the battleship Gneisenau and the Königsberg with two destroyer escorts. They're going to be patrolling around the Med. I'm actually going to... Technically, at this time, we'd also have support from the Italian fleet. That hasn't been destroyed at this point. And obviously you've got the one of the British task groups, Task Group H, wasn't it? Was it H? Based down in Egypt here. Although I might send the guys now out to see if they can patrol off the coast here and see if we can find these ships and give them a bit of a ding dong. Yes, so that's the state of play. Things are okay. We've got 6 red bars on the tonnage bar, and yeah, each side's had a bloody nose at this point. One of the things that was requested last time was to show the report on how the war has gone so far. So here we are, Battle of the Atlantic, week 3.5 February 1940. Naval vessels sunk on the Kriegsmarine is 18 for 137,904 tons. We have sunk Royal Navy vessels of 48 for a total of 334,300 tons, plus 217, crikey, merchant ships for over 1 million tons. 1,040,670 tons. The Allied merchants sunk per month is averaging 173.445 tons. Oof. Is that that looks like a decimal rather than a comma. It could be 173,445 tons. But while they're commas, that looks like a full stop. And this is currently what we've got out in the oh, that's a better way of moving it. So we've got U-28, U-34 and U-43 with light damage around Bay of Biscay, Faroe Islands and Labrador Sea. So we've got to get them back really to get some repairs and some refits underway. Meanwhile, in the Labrador Sea, Allied merchants attacked by submarines. 42,560 tons of merchant shipping has been sunk. Nice. In the North Atlantic, Allied convoys attacked by submarines. 49,420 tons of merchant shipping has been sunk. And all is good in the world. Right, we're moving some... See, we're moving the U-boats around. We've also got one, if we come to here, U-34. We'll move those into Kiel. And we'll get those 2 U-boats repaired and refitted. There we go. 2 turns. It's not going to be too bad. Right, Prince Eugen's group, plus plus U-32. You head over to the Faroe Isles. You can do it. That could be a bit chancy actually, but we'll go with it. Meanwhile, Gneisenau's group, you continue down to Dakar, and we'll see what comes our way. Do we have? Why is that U-boat there? Ah, because in the Saragossa Sea there is a resupply ship. That is why U-29 is there. Good. That makes sense. I was thinking, what's she doing there? Let's bring her up then into the convoy route up there to cover that off. We've got 2 U-boats here. Perhaps move one of these U-40 down here. And we're good to go. Okay, our first conflict in the Faroe Islands. The light cruiser Glasgow and the destroyer Inglefield have been detected by U-32, and U-32 has set up the initiative to attack. We do also have Prince Eugen here, but she's not deployed in this engagement. There she is. HMS Glasgow, town class light cruiser. Beautiful, aren't they? I think they're gorgeous looking ships. Right, so where are we? We are in a beautiful position. Oh, U-32 has outdone herself. turn hard to port. And we are in an absolutely beautiful attack position. Solution torpedo 354. No, 345.7. My stupid brain sometimes. 5.7. You can see my brain is not processing very well today. It's getting the numbers all confuddled, which it sometimes does. That's one of the joys of dyslexia sometimes. So I'm going to put a span of 3 torpedoes. That should be enough for her. We're not going to get one, but I'm going to keep one back so we can fend off the destroyer when she comes in. It could be the fact that if we sink the Glasgow, we'll just get out of here. Times are good. We'll get our prize and run. Smash and grab. Glasgow is turning. Not enough. Boom. Crikey. 3 torpedo hits in one. They all struck at the same time, thanks to the angle. And the Glasgow's gone. Wow. Will I never. We'll dive down. Get those torpedoes reloaded. Destroyers coming in. I've still got half a mind to pop up and try and sink her, the Inglefield. We'll see what she does. We'll move one more. Torpedoes reload, so we now have 2 torpedoes, which gives me options. I think I'm just going to go. We've got our prize. Don't care much about an old destroyer. Wonderful. Look at that. Boom. That is a smash and grab. The light cruiser HMS Glasgow sunk for 12,000 tons. Destroyer Inglefield left twiddling their thumbs. Nice. Meanwhile, down in the UK waters, U-31, sitting there just off Liverpool, has come across the aircraft carrier Glorious and the destroyer escort of Javelin. Glorious was sunk coming back from, or doing the Arctic convoys, I believe. So, oh, she's coming straight for us as well. Okay, let's go forward. See which way she turns. That's going to be the thing. Oh, we've got an airstrike as well. We'll save that. She's turning that way. Nice. That destroyer does seem to be coming straight for us, but we're going to continue to move forward. I think she's getting probably... Ooh, this is probably our best chance. What's the range to her? 4,000. So close to this destroyer. I'm going to go one more time. That's so close. Are we going to sacrifice a U-boat for aircraft carrier? It's a good trade-off, but there are men's lives at stake, of course. Torpedo solution 358.8. There. Full salvo. Fire. Torpedoes in the water. That destroyer is so close to us now. 4 good torpedo hits. She's rocking. Where's this destroyer? Yeet. Oh, she's gone. She's gone. Explosions. It's happening. It's happening. Oh, it's happening. She's gone. She's gone. Look at that as she rolls over. Woo. HMS Glorious. Gone. Look at that. 4 beautifully placed torpedoes, if I do say so myself. HMS Glorious. Sinks. Wonderful. Right, without her anti-aircraft support, we're going to get this U-boat out of the way, and we've got that airstrike, of course. Now, we've all seen my recent airstrikes. It's been so rare since I've had one. They've been appalling. And we've got all it says is a bomber. We don't know what type of bomber. We'll find out. This is the thing. If we could probably set ourselves up a little bit better if we knew exactly what's what. Right, let's find out. We'll find out what kind of bomber we've got now. Stuka dive bomber. Okay. Probably too late. Oh, just squealed away down the side. Oh, hello. They've got their own bombers. Are they going to bomb themselves? No, here they come. Depth charge is released from the short Sunderland. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. Oh, they got it! U-31 sunk! Not how I expecting her to sink, but U-31 sadly could not revel in their victory, sinking HMS Glorious. The brave men of U-31 go to the bottom. War heroes. But from Command's point of view, that's a good trade-off. Good trade-off. 800 U-boat tons and obviously the men as well, which is a sad loss. But we destroyed the aircraft carrier HMS Glorious for 26,000 tons and did a substantial amount of damage to the destroyer Javelin as well. Wow. We certainly came off top dog there. Meanwhile, in the convoy routes in the North Atlantic, U-30 has been engaged by the destroyer Codrington. 1700, lovely. Get her in one shot now. But the angle's not with us, so we'll loose a couple of torpedoes. One front, one back. Fire. Torpedoes away. Ooh, yeah, there she goes. Bit of a bated breath. But a short engagement, 2 torpedoes fired, and the destroyer Codrington has been sunk by U-30. Nice. 1,350 tons. Good stuff. Back at the campaign map then. Over here we have U-32 after her victory against the Glasgow. We also have Prince Eugen, Karlsruhe and the destroyer. They're going to move on over there to Iceland. We're going to leave U-32 there, harassing those boys. Obviously, we've lost our U-boat around the UK, having sunk the aircraft carrier Glorious. Yeah, let's have a look. Down at Dakar, there's only small, light ships. There's not that much. Probably up here near the Faroe, not the Faroes, the Canaries. It's probably a better place to position them. And maybe we'll move U-41 out there, just to cover off those shipping lanes as well. U-38 in the Med will move over to kind of south of Italy, and so you can sort of patrol that area there. I think we're good. I think we're good. Our U-boats are doing well. We're going to have 2 more U-boats popping out of Kiel next time after a repair and resupply. Meanwhile, U-44, I beg your pardon, has been detected by the destroyers Cossack and Janus in the Icelandic Sea. Amazingly, the heavy cruiser Prince Eugen and the light cruiser Karlsruhe and her destroyer have not been spotted in the last 2 engagements where they've been in that area, which has been amazing. Meanwhile, U-44 used a little bit of guile and cunning to slip past 2 Royal Navy destroyers as they tried to hunt her down. So the destroyers Cossack and Janus were unsuccessful in hunting U-44. Nice. Meanwhile, in the West North Atlantic, Allied convoy attacks by submarines have destroyed 61,080 tons of merchant shipping. This will be an all go today. Back at the campaign map, we've got the Eugen, the Karlsruhe, and the destroyer. We are going to move them over to the Denmark Strait, and then we'll move them down, maybe the American coast. Who knows? Meanwhile, guys now is sitting there, not really doing much, I have to say. And we've got our 2 U-boats resupplied and repaired coming out at Kiel. So U-34, I want you to head to UK waters. And actually, and U-43, you go there as well. And I'll send one of those down to the Bay of Biscay next time. Happy days. Happy days. Meanwhile, just off the Denmark Strait, the heavy cruiser Prince Eugen and the light cruiser Karlsruhe and the destroyer Z-18 have encountered 2 destroyers of the Royal Navy, HMS Janus and Offa. The Kriegsmarine have the initiative. And here we are then with the Prince Eugen. Where are these ships? Can you see them? They're not behind us. They should be over here. There they are. There they are. Charging straight for us in the dark. Oh, it's going to be a mistake. Hopefully the last mistake they make. Let's target the lead ship, which is HMS Janus. Use some high explosive shells on this one. The wind is very strong, and it's sort of going that way. Elevation 7.7 is the initial call from the gun directors. 7.8, because I couldn't quite get it right. And we'll aim over here. These are 8-inch shells, so they shouldn't drift too much, but just a little bit more and we would have had her, I think. Right, next up we've got the light cruiser Karlsruhe. Again, we'll focus on the lead ship. We've got 5.9 inch. We'll use high explosives as well. Elevation 11.8 from the gun directors. Oh, hang on. Let's go at 12.1. We know we were slightly off short with the other ones. Doesn't mean it's going to come across to this one, but... Holy mackerel! What did they hit? Something very combustible on the rear of the Janus, and she's gone. Crikey Moses! Well done, Karlsruhe. That is devastating. Wasn't expecting that. I can't even see the targets from the destroyer. There she is. There. Right. 25.6. Now in this wind with these 5-inch shells, it might not. They might actually. They'll just get picked up by the wind and carried away. So yeah, we're going to do a little bit longer than they guessed, because we're obviously not going to be firing in a straight line. But I still think these are probably going to get whipped away from the target area. Yeah, they have been. Oh, but the Offa is bravely moving forward and engaging. Who is she engaging with? The light cruiser. Crikey Moses. Right. Can we see? Is that the Offa back there? That is the Offa. 11.4. Now we were slightly short last time, so if we bring the guns up to say, well, because we're not firing in a straight line, of course. We go about 11.7. Fire about there. And we've got a great strike. Nice. Prince Eugen has got her first hits on target, which is great. Now, Karlsruhe, can you repeat the incredible shot from last time? 15.8, they reckon. We'll go 16.2. Again, because we're not firing in a straight line. Oh, can't quite repeat the shot from last time. But it wasn't a million miles away, which is nice to see. Meanwhile, straining our eyes to see the target. 23.7. Okay, not a million miles away. Well, we were 26, so 23.7. Go 24.2. The wind is just a little bit strong. Oh, the Offer is still having secondary explosions. Doesn't bear well for her. So we were slightly long. Slightly long last time. 10.5 is the revision. Let's go down to 11. We'll split the difference. Shells landing. We pause. Offer's repair crews are doing a grand job. Right, last time we were long. Yes, we were long, quite considerably long, with 16.1. Elevation now being revised to 14.6, so we'll go somewhere in the middle. 15.2. We should have trusted them a little bit more, maybe. Right, the destroyer, we need to keep an eye out so that she doesn't run afoul of the cruiser. 22.2. Maybe I should believe them a little bit more. I'll go 22.6 to adjust for the wind. And we land one right on the funnel, and she's turning away. Is she making smoke? She might be making smoke. Yes, she is. It's difficult to tell with the darkness and the amount of smoke which is already in the area. So if we rain the shells down from 11, we'll bring that back maybe to 10. 10.1. Oh, and I'm afraid HMS Offer is on borrowed time now. We're going to start turning the Karlsruhe so she doesn't run into the destroyer in the darkness. Last time out we were long, so 15. Let's drop that down to say 14. Yeah, 14.1, just for the wind. Oh, and her gun's gone. We'll move forward, but I think the Offer is pretty much gone now. Last time we were on the money, weren't we? If we drop that down from 22.6 to say 22, 22.1 maybe. Oh. Got that slightly wrong. Where were we last time? We were not too bad. We were slightly short, weren't we? 10.1. Let's go 10.3. And bring the pain. Boom! HMS Offer finally succumbs to the amount of damage brought down by the Prince Eugen and the Karlsruhe. So that is a great first engagement for this little task group. Never really in that much risk, to be fair, or that much doubt with the heavy cruiser and the light cruiser. However, obviously the destroyers do have torpedoes, so if they'd have got those off, then it could have been a different question. But yeah, they didn't get close enough, thankfully. So the HMS Jana destroyer sunk for 1,690 tons, and the destroyer Offer sunk for 1,610. 3,300 in total. Prince Eugen, Karlsruhe, and Z-18 get their first successful taste in combat, and hopefully that'll gain them some experience for the crew as well, which will be good. Meanwhile, over around Iceland, there's a lot going on around Iceland. U-44 has engaged with Imperial Destroyer, Imperial Star Destroyer. No, the Destroyer Imperial, around the Icelandic seas. Once again, we have the initiative, so hopefully we can just set ourselves up for a nice shot. However, what's the distance? 7.8. Let's wait a while. Let's see if she's going to close in on us. She is going to close in on us. Maybe not in a desirable way, but we'll see how this goes. Right, there she is. How far away is she? 4,900 meters. We can still continue to close in then. She's closing in on us. Wow. Where is she? There she is. Watch them. Watch the Hun from the sun, or the limey from the sun, I suppose. Difficult to see. There we go. Right. I think we can get our old torpedoes out. Right, 2,800 meters. Let's wait one more turn. Oh, she's turning towards us now. Then we're going to have to do a turn as well. Turn starboard. 1,900 meters. Lovely. Lovely, lovely. Right. Again, we will chance with 2 torpedoes. Just in case we have a failure. 2 torpedoes. That should be enough. That's not enough. Oh, hang on. Oh no, wow. Wow, they really threw that round, didn't they? Disengage? When we're having so much fun? Never. Full stop. What's the distance to us? We may be a bit close. Let's try chance one. I think we might be a bit close. No! The Imperial has been sunk. Boom. I feared that may not arm in time, but it did. And one more destroyer sent to the bottom. So there we are. Star Destroyer Imperial sunk for 1,370 tons. U-44 claims another victim. Meanwhile, in the western approaches, U-42 stumbled on a large, juicy convoy, escorted by the light cruiser Newcastle and the destroyer Garland. Let's see how much destruction we can wreak on this convoy then. Right, here we are. Right smack bang in the middle of the convoy. Awesome. Where are... There's a tanker there. Ooh, there's the destroyer. Let's have a look through the periscope. Let's do this properly. So we'll go from the front. Is it the front? Yeah. Let's not go 8 times straight away. So we got a cargo ship, tanker, destroyer, cargo ship, large cargo ship. I think that is the light cruiser there. Then another cargo ship. And that's your lot. Right. Okay. So let's target. Oh, we're here to sink the cargo ships, aren't we? The cruiser is out of our range, really. How far away is that? Ooh, that tanker is a long way away. Torpedo solution. We've got 1 torpedo. Oh, you are... There's been so much U-boat action that they haven't had time to get all reloaded and resupplied. Right, okay. Then we might as well fire at this. How far is that? 4,600 meters. 3,800. We'll fire at this one then. We've only got 1 torpedo. I doubt we're going to sink one with 1 torpedo, but we'll do our best. Torpedo solution of 336.7. 36.8, because that's as close as I can get it. Oh, man. You come across a big juicy target, you've got nothing to shoot it with, honestly. Boom! We can try and spin around and use the rear torpedo tubes, but honestly, by the time we spin around, they'll probably be long gone. Oh, C3 freighter sunk. Nice. Do we have any air? No. Okay, then what we might do then is slip away and go and get some resupply before this destroyer comes around them all and causes a bit of a bother. Let's disengage then. There we go. Hit and run. Ah, so frustrating. We need to get a resupply done ASAP. But we did manage to sink a C3 freighter for 8,000 tons. Nice. U-42 gets a little bit more credit. Meanwhile, in the East Saragossa Sea, Allied convoys attacked by submarines. 51,060 tons of merchant shipping has been sunk. And we need to get U-42. Is it U-42? Yes, she's got one torpedo. Where's the nearest? She can go to the Labrador Sea, or she can... Oh, she might as well go back to base. Have a refit as well, mightn't she? So, let's move you over to Western Approaches, over to UK waters. Let's try that again. This time actually doing it. We'll move U-34 to cover her position. And we were going to move the other U-boat into the Bay of Biscay, but as that ship's moving into resupply, we'll keep her where she is at the moment. U should be U-28, although she's got light damage, she has got 14 torpedoes because she's on a resupply position. You've got 14 torpedoes as well. These all got 14 torpedoes. 12 torpedoes. Okay, so they're all in good shape. Meanwhile, should we bring the Eugen and her group down here? There's a resupply ship there. Then maybe they get some more fuel, which would be wonderful. And all is grand. Moving into the West Mediterranean Sea, Allied merchants attacked by submarines. 32,880 tons of merchant shipping sunk. In the Norwegian Sea, warships attacked by Axis aircraft. Destroyer Bedouin has received some light damage from some Condors bombing by the looks of it, which is pretty cool. I always like the Condor. Beautiful and beautiful four-engined aircraft, isn't it? Oh, there's where the Bedouin was. Right. And as we move into week 2 of March 1940, we're going to leave it there. We have achieved another red bar on the tonnage war. Our heavy cruiser and light cruiser task group has moved away from Europe through the Denmark Strait and out into the Atlantic. We also have our battleship group down here, just off the African coast as well. U-boats lining pretty much everywhere else. At the end, we currently have 42,000 renown to spend. We lost a U-boat, so we can replace another ship. We'll get that done next time. So, battle summary. As week 2, March 1940, naval vessels sunk on the Kriegsmarine, 19 for 138,704 tons. The Royal Navy has suffered 54 warship losses for 378,320 tons, and 279 merchant vessels lost for 1.2, almost 1.3 million tons. Crikey. Allied merchant sunk per month is increased to 183. I think it was 175 earlier in the video, wasn't it? So we are definitely progressing. We are definitely putting the squeeze on the Royal Navy and on the UK. So we're going to leave it there. Thank you so much for watching. I may do some new editing. Hopefully it's not too distracting, but hopefully it'll be a little bit more action-packed and a little bit slicker than previously it has been. Thank you so much for watching. As always, like, comment, and subscribe. It really does help the series and the channel grow, and hopefully makes the YouTube algorithm notice me. That would be nice. Take care, everyone. Stay safe. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.